Think about the last time you tried to build a new habit. Maybe you wanted to wake up at 5 a.m., learn a new language, or finally get into shape. You set a goal, downloaded an app, and for the first week, you were unstoppable. But by week 3, the alarm went off, you hit snooze, and the old routine crept right back in.
We've all been there. And usually, when we fail, we blame our willpower. We tell ourselves we just didn't want it badly enough. But what if the problem isn't your willpower at all? What if the problem is that you're trying to change the wrong thing? Most of us approach self-improvement backward. We focus entirely on the results we want to get, completely ignoring the person we need to become to get them.
To understand why our habits usually fail, we have to look at the 3 levels of human change. Imagine a target with 3 rings. The outer ring is your outcomes. This is what you get, losing 20 pounds or publishing a book. The middle ring is your actions. This is what you do, going for a run or sitting at your keyboard. The center ring, the bullseye, is your identity. This is what you believe. It's your worldview, your self-image, and the story you tell yourself about who you are. Here is where the trap lies. 99% of people try to change their lives by starting from the outside and working their way in. They say, I want to lose weight, so I will eat less sugar. But they never change their underlying belief. Deep down, they still view themselves as someone who loves junk food, but is currently depriving themselves. Because their self-image hasn't changed, their new actions feel like a massive struggle. It's like trying to swim upstream against the current of your own personality. Let's look at a practical example. Imagine 2 people trying to quit smoking, and someone offers them a cigarette. The first person says, "No thanks, I'm trying to quit." It sounds reasonable, but think about the hidden meaning. They still believe they are a smoker who is merely attempting to do something different. The second person says, "No thanks, I'm not a smoker." It's a tiny shift in vocabulary, but a massive shift in mindset. The second person has redefined their identity. True behavior change is identity change. Once your internal story shifts, the habits follow automatically because your brain naturally wants to act consistently with how you view yourself. So, how do we actually do this? You can't just yell, "I am a marathon runner," and expect your brain to believe it. Your brain requires proof. Here is the 2-step formula. Step 1, decide the type of person you want to be. Forget about the finish line for a moment. Ask yourself, who is the type of person that could achieve the result I want? If you want to write a screenplay, you want to be a consistent writer. Define the character. Get very clear on that persona. Step 2, collect evidence. Identity isn't created by magic. It's created by experience. Every time you perform an action, you are gathering evidence for a specific identity. This is why starting incredibly small is the secret weapon of habit formation. You don't need to practice guitar for 2 hours to build the identity of a musician. You just need to pick up the instrument for 5 minutes. It casts a powerful vote for your new identity. Ultimately, the habits you keep are just a reflection of the person you believe you are. If you are struggling to change, stop obsessing over the finish line. Instead, ask yourself right now, who do I want to become? Once you decide that, your only job is to prove it to yourself, today, in the smallest way possible. Send 1 email, read 1 page, drink 1 glass of water. Cast that first vote. Because you aren't just achieving a goal, you are building yourself. Thanks for listening.